Okay, y'all, we got a mail call, y'all. So today's topic is music, and I'm still an 8-track collector and a cassette collector. So um, I have a 2004 Volvo, which still has a cassette player that plays very well. So I've been on a collecting spree as of late for compilation tapes like from the 80s. So k-tel was a company, I think they were from Canada. They're k-t-e-l, k-tel, and they put out compilations with various artists from the 80s. They started in the late 70s on 8-track tapes up into the cassettes, to like into the mid or upper 80s. But they have a wide collection of various artists. For example, this one's called Dimensions, and it's got Queen of Hearts, Jesse's Girl, The Stroke by Billy Squier, Fire and Ice, Pat Benatar, just to name a few. But there's that, the cassette. Now, what you have to watch for cassettes is those little pads dry up, and I gotta re-glue them. I don't know if you can see that, but see that white thing? It came loose. That's the press. So when you put it in the player, it acts as a press pad, and it helps the tape rewind. And a lot of times these tapes, they loosen up. The tape loosens up, and you have to tighten them up and then get them back to the beginning, or they'll play muffled. A lot of times people think the tape is no good because they put it in. You don't notice the pad's loose. The pad ends up in the player somewhere, drops into there, and then there's no pad. And what that causes is it causes the tape to spin, so it doesn't have it doesn't grab, and it also plays them muffled. This is the same for 8-tracks. So that's Dimensions by k-tel. That's the company right there, k-tel. That's their logo. So, and they put a bunch of compilations together. All good stuff from the 80s. This one, I believe this one is, I have a whole collection of these already. What I do is swap out the cases, and make them all original. Here's, this is a rare one that I found on eBay. This is one of the rarer ones called The Beat. The Beat by k-tel. This one has Flock of Seagulls, Thompson Twins, the Go-Go's, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, Billy Idol. I think this is more towards the punk. But okay, so this one's attached and rewound. You see that little white thing inside is attached. So that one's okay. I don't need to repair that one. So that's The Beat. And they all have their own catchy phrase from the 80s. This one is Pure Magic. Pure Magic. This one has Styx, Rosanna by Toto, The Barge, Every Breath You Take, The Police, to name a few, Kenny Loggins, Barry Manilow, Christopher Cross. And the original cassettes have this hologram, which is a k-tel hologram. That's how you know it's in the original plastic case. This one also has the tab to connect it, so that one's good. So yeah, Pure Magic. Then I mean, you know, these things are 40 years old and they still play. This is not a k-tel. Well, it is actually, but it's a later release. K-tel has its name on here, but it's not like an official k-tel. But this one's got some good songs called New Rock. New Rock. And this has I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett, Working for the Weekend, Loverboy, Flying High Again, Ozzy Osbourne, Hurt So Good, John Cougar, I'll Fall in Love Again by Sammy Hagar. So that's a nice one. And this one has its tab. So that's a nice one. So since I showed that, I also bought that same one, this New Rock. I got the record, brand new, the vinyl. This one I gotta get into with my trusty scissors. Okay. So I collect vinyl, 8-tracks, cassettes, and of course CDs. But this is where it really is at. So this is packaged really good because it's brand new. Brand new record from 1982. Still has the store sticker on it. Super sale, $2.99. Beautiful. So there's the vinyl of this. So I have it on cassette and vinyl. And that's what the back looks like. So this is a brand new vinyl, sealed with the original store sticker of $2.99. Super sale, F&M. Okay, New Rock. I Love Rock and Roll, Working for the Weekend, Lonely Nights by Bryan Adams. Crocus is on here. Caught Up in You, 38 Special, Stone Cold Rainbow, Shooting Star, a band called Shooting Star Hollywood. I don't know that song, but there you go. That's the vinyl. And that's the cassette. Now I think here we're getting into some 8-tracks. Yes, these are 2 8-tracks. So folks, it's not just video games that turn 40, 45. It's also music, nostalgia. And here we have, this is a rare 8-track. There's that same 8-track, that same dimensions on cassette, 8-track. Now the 8-tracks, they also have some foam pads underneath there. And those dry up as well and disintegrate. And you can change them because it needs that pressure pad. This one looks like it's disintegrated a little bit. So I'm not sure if I have to change that one. Same with this. This is Sound Waves. And what's on here is I Want to Be Your Lover by Prince, Upside Down, Diana Ross, Empire Strikes Back theme song, I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. So that's Sound Waves, 8-track, Dimensions. And these are just the ones that came in this past week. So I've already unpackaged a bunch of other ones that have already been cleaned, fixed, and running, and currently being used in my collection. I'm not like a big vinyl collector. I just collect the ones I really like. Again, I don't know if you guys remember me saying this, but I'm not a completionist. I don't like to have to have everything. I just get what I like, what I'm going to use and listen to and play. So for vinyl, probably got about 60 vinyls. Some of them are those k-tels, and then some are just albums I really like. And this one here is called The Heart of Rock. A lot of these are hard to come by. They're not in the greatest, the labels dry up, they bubble, but as long as they play, they're good. The Heart of Rock and Roll. This has The Best of Times by Styx, Rod Stewart, Keep on Loving You, REO Speedwagon, Who's Crying Now, Journey, Feels Like the First Time, Foreigner. A lot of good songs on there. Okay, so those are this week's unboxings. Got a letter here from one of the hassle-free. A lot of this stuff is so old that a lot of these buyers offer replacements if they have them, or so in case something doesn't work correctly. These things are 40 plus years old. I have I also got these in earlier this week. This is one called Full Tilt. This is one of the more common popular ones. The Tide is High by Blondie, Let My Love Open the Door by Peter Townsend of The Who, Some really good stuff on there. And then this one here, these 8-tracks used to come in a cardboard box. A lot of them, when, you know, I bought them new, they came in a box like this. And they slide out. And this one is Southern Fried Rock. And if you can see that sticker right there, that's like an old store label. Sound Warehouse. 60-day guarantee. And it's dated August 21st, 1980. 1980. So this thing is 42 years old. And I got an 8-track player that works good on my setup. So that's just an example of some that I got this week. But stay tuned for a future video where I will show you all the ones that I've already repaired, cleaned, and they're, you know, already been put in my collection. These I got to go through, maybe repair some of these, clean them up if they need cleaning, change cases, and then they'll enter my collection. So stay tuned for another video where I'll show some of my, I'll separate it in cassettes. I'll show my cassette collection. Then I'll do an 8-track and then a vinyl. So as far as the music part goes, stay tuned for that stuff. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Take it easy. Thank you.